Only God can take my life, says Tinubu, and I will win the elections. The battle line has been drawn. Have you heard of a word called when a man is desperate? You know, Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu has nursed this ambition and have done all he can to possibly get to this point, he presently is. Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu is that person who has, when you want to call a kingsmaker. I don't know if you have watched King of Boys. Sorry, I'm not. I'm just, it was a movie I watched recently and I find it quite interesting. Really speaking, I find it very interesting to mention but a few. That woman, I mean, she's amazing. Yeah. And guess what? The movie to me showcase, in my opinion, somebody very not far. So, I mean, this is what this man is saying. Only God can kill me and can take my life. Yes. And listen, I will win the election. Don't forget that APC is already forming two houses. uh And even the Bible clearly makes us understand that any house that divides itself against itself, have you heard of the word called will not stand? Yeah, they say that's what will happen to the house, that the house will not be able to stand. Yes? So they say any house that divides itself against itself cannot stand. But APC now, there is a divide and rule formula going on. Some people are on this side, some people are on the other side. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Only God can take my life and I will win the election. This is very serious. The national leader of the All Progressive Congress APC, Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, on Sunday said, only God can take his life, since he's the only one that gave him the life. And the elections coming up will be won. So it is not saying I will win it. It say will be won. So it's an open-ended question. It's an open-ended answer. I mean, it's something that can be left for you to put in the missing vibes. It will be won. By who? That's where the puzzle is. Okay, let's continue. Speaking at a welcome party organized by the Lagos state government for him, Tinubu took time to identify and thanked all the political leaders and group represented at the welcome back ceremony. Said he was very happy to be back home. He also thanked God for sparing his life to the moment and seeing him through the medical trip. Tinubu said despite the medical trip, he cannot praise God better enough. He said the presence and the ceremony and all the people here, he also thanked God for them. And the opportunity to return home safe and sound is a very great one. Disclosing that it's a day of joy for him, he prayed that the organizers and the welcome back ceremony and that God will grant them good their heart desire, and also did not fail to mention that the election will be won. Not yet has spoken or declared his position for for 2023 presidency. He just made a vague statement saying the election will be won. One would say an open-ended, remark. Earlier the deputy Dr. Obafemi and Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, said they are ready to work more and already working to ensure his mandate in 2023. So there you have it. Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu is back. Yes, the man is back and back in grand style. We can see that the Northerners are already playing what we call a very serious game. Yeah, the Northerners are already, working it out so much so that if the South is not careful, when you have two friends and you make one feel suspicious of the other, what will end up is that they will end up destroying themselves if they don't have the wisdom enough to get clarity, understanding, and trust. It's just like in a marriage, it's just like two jolly friends. Yes, what you can do in between those two jolly friends to destroy the friendship is to sow the seed of deceit in one's heart, distrust. Tell the other one, your friend gave you from the 50,000. Yes, I'm like, which 50,000? She didn't tell you. Told me last week that both of you needed money now, and I gave her 50,000 for the two of you. Then the friend will come. And that was not what the friend discussed with him. The friend only said, I need 50,000. He did not say for the two of you. The friend will come and then we keep quiet and we just maybe just have a normal discussion. We not even say, I ask for money for myself. How much more for the two of us? The other one will keep quiet and be watching and be expecting her to say something to verify what has been sown in her. And if woe betide the other one if she fails to mention it, the position of distrust has been sold or sown already. And before you know it, one becomes suspicious of the other. Before you know it, have you heard of the word called things fall apart? Friends can no longer see eyeball to eyeball. Why? Because somebody suggested. Greatness is an idea, so also failure is an idea. So also friendship, when you start it, something begin to tell you within you that this is a good person. Look at how she, look at how he, before you know it, you're like, okay, before you know it, you soft pedal, you become friends, blah, 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 blah. And so this is what is going on. This is what is happening. You see? So when you look at it carefully and closely, you understand that there is what we call the divide and kill rule going on amongst these people. There is something not very clear. There is something not quite, very sure of going on. But the truth of the matter is, how do we deal with it? Everybody comes on board and say no to oppression in any way, form, or kind. So these are some of the things going on, and it is high time we all stand up now and speak out for what really truly can be a decisive factor to bring about differences. Because Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu has his people who are rooting for him, and Tinubu Osibanjo has not told anybody he wants to contest for election. Osibanjo has not. He's not gone to anybody to say that, but people are already rooting for him. The Northerners have said it out that Osibanjo is a man for them and they want Osibanjo. What does that say to Tinubu? They prefer him to you. You are not good. We are human beings. So do the maths. You see the divide and rule method we are talking about. You see all that we're talking about that is going on. So this is what is going on now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, is bye for now. Bye.